Hi, it's Debbie Silver, the Mojo Coach. You may be saying, what is this thing in my hand? This is a plastic model of what 1 pound of fat looks like. Can you see that? Now you can see, you can imagine, if you have an extra 5, 10, 20, 50, 100 extra pounds on you, right? What that's going to do, just take it, put it somewhere, imagine what it's going to do. You can imagine what it would do to your internal organs, right? It's going to squeeze everything, it's going to squish everything, making things harder to work normally. It's going to affect your breathing. It's going to affect, you could see how it would affect your back, how it would affect your knees, just by having this fat on you. Now I get a lot, what's the difference between muscle and fat? Very often we think one can turn into another and vice versa. Cannot happen. It's like saying wood can turn into metal. Two totally different things. Cannot happen. Why do we want more muscle? Of course, a pound of muscle and a pound of fat weighs the same thing. But muscle, the reason why we want muscle is so much more tight and compact and dense and burns a tremendous amount of calories just by existing on your body. Where fat, on the other hand, very content just to sort of sit there. It takes up about 5 times the space of muscle and is very content to not burn a lot of calories and just sort of exist. So when we say, well, I don't want to get so big by building muscle and I'll just do cardio for my workouts, there's a real big misconception there that we're going to get big and bulky and we don't want to do that. That's not the case at all. What we want to do, of course, cardio is good. You will burn a tremendous amount of calories. You're using the largest muscles on your body, which are your legs and your glutes and that sort of thing. But you want to build that muscle because, well, besides shaping and toning and sort of filling out the space underneath, which may give you less of, with a lot of women who have, let's say, the look of cellulite on them, filling out that muscle underneath sort of smooths that out a little bit. But also, you're teaching your body to burn versus store. So the more muscle you have, the more calories you burn, the more fat you have, the more calories you store. If you're interested in this information, more about muscle, fat, weight loss, the wellness, health, all that stuff, and so much more, just head on over to themojocoach.com. I'll see you there.